Match made in heaven.
Hey, I'm Scotty T from your Comedy Minute. I've got a wonderful, multi-talented young man. Ryan B. Weiss is with me. Ryan, how are you, sir?
Hey, thank you so much, Sky. Really appreciate you
It's
letting me
my
know.
pleasure, my friend. You're a very talented young man.
Hey, appreciate you so much. I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. I feel like a woodpecker in a lumberyard.
Yeah, I man,
I'm a little giddy. I'm a little giddy, Ryan.
me too.
You're
I mean,
in Tampa, Florida, right?
yup, yeah. I just got power after 7 days of no power in the
No
apartment.
lie.
Oh yeah, no lie.
Yeah, the
It's
storm, for people that don't know, had a terrible storm come through there.
yeah, no, it honestly, I was very grateful that my area was affected too bad, but it kind of felt like the hurricane happened inside my apartment, because like my power went out. I have like no light, no candles. I'm trying to like prep for like evacuation. All of a sudden, like it's a shit
Yeah.
show in here.
Yeah,
And
my
so,
friend, I told you last night that my friend Melissa Marino, I don't know if you've ever seen her there in Tampa. She's on the air in
yeah,
Tampa.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Melissa, believe it or not, Melissa came from York, Pennsylvania, where I'm at. She's done really well. She's been at the Olympics. Wonderful girl. I couldn't be, we're still friends to this day. It's amazing.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah, have you seen her on TV?
yeah. I followed you. So I followed this.
She's got a huge following on Instagram. An amazing young lady. But anyway, Ryan, so were you born and raised in Tampa?
No, actually, I was born and raised in Miami.
Okay.
And then I moved to Tampa when I was 18 to go to school for music
Okay.
at University of South Florida. And the arts scene has really thrived here, and
Okay.
I've lived my whole adult life here.
Okay. On Facebook, you have professional musician, comedian, actor, philanthropist, and medical marijuana educator.
Yeah, I've done a lot of things, a lot of pioneering.
Now, brother, which one do you think jumped out at Scotty T?
Probably the cannabis one.
The medical marijuana, although I don't think I need any education. I'm pretty good. I always inhale. I've seen a couple of your videos. You've got some cool videos up.
Oh, thank you. No, appreciate it. Yeah, I also I'm a fan of glass art, collecting glass art that's functional. Uh, so
Wait,
yeah,
what did you call it?
functional glass art.
Functional glass art. Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, like a
Got
little
a little smoke
that's like
going.
a little alien monster that's actually a bong.
Now
Or
move it back down. You were better. You There you go. There you go. Come back down. Move it down. Yep, there you go.
okay,
All
cool.
right.
Okay.
When did you start doing comedy, Ryan?
So
And
I
trust
started.
me, we're gonna get into professional musician and all that. But my crack staff puts together, and I gotta stay, or they'll put
Yeah.
together.
Oh, yeah, yeah. This is your comedy
There is no
minute.
crack staff. It's me. When did you start
Oh.
doing comedy?
I started professionally pursuing comedy in 2022, so
Okay.
this will be my third year going into it.
Was there a catalyst, Ryan? Was there something that said, Ryan, good? Because I know it's kind of hard because you've been a professional musician. Actually, we go back to, but let's not go too far ahead. Was there a catalyst in 2022 that said, Ryan, let's try comedy?
So yeah, I went through a really bad band breakup, which is, I
Okay.
mean, that's like you're in a relationship with like five sweaty dudes,
Yep. Yep.
It's really bad. That's like the
I,
worst breakup you can go through.
I worked
Um,
in the music business. We just met. People don't know, but I mean, I have pictures with Ringo Starr, Kiss, Cheap Trick. I've worked with Tool. I've worked with all kinds of bands. So, the music side I get.
yeah. Band drama is a real one.
Yeah.
And comedy is like when I was a kid, I'd always said that my first job I ever wanted to be was either a game show host or a comedian. Um,
Okay.
as a kid, as a child,
No,
and
that's
as a
fine.
child, I was doing acting before music. I
But
was
there, now you jumped ahead, but that's okay because
sorry.
at 3 you became a child actor.
Yeah.
Hell, at 3 I was still probably shitting my pants.
Yeah, me too, probably. I'm still
That's
shitting myself. That's
wild.
disease.
Yeah, and you have an IMDb. I'm going to put all the links when I put this interview on.
Oh man.
Go ahead and tell the people at 3 you started doing acting.
Yeah. I'm really grateful to have supportive family because
Really? Yeah.
yeah, I mean like my sister, I'm the youngest of three children
Okay.
by 10 years. Like my older sisters are 10 years older than me.
Right.
So like my older sisters were like, you know, in high school on the dance team and thespian. My eldest sibling is she's got her master's degree in screenwriting at
Oh, wow.
BU.
Cool.
Yeah, so I mean like being just being involved in entertainment, and my father ginger repairs pianos for a living.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've just been around the whole scene
Yeah,
of
and you were in a couple of movies.
yeah. Yeah, Dave Barry, Complete Guide to Guys. That was probably the most prominent one. He
How was that? And how old were you at that point?
I was 11.
Okay, 11.
Yeah.
So you started at 3. What, if you don't mind me asking, what was the first, your first gig there at 3?
Yeah, I wish I could remember.
That's all right. That's all right. No, I'm just real intrigued because, because we have to move on because there's so much,
Yeah.
you've done so much.
No, for sure. I know I auditioned for Barney. I don't think I made the cut. They looked at me and they were like, "Not that kid. He's a trouble."
But so,
They could already
but
tell
so
I'm a troublemaker.
at 11, you were in the movies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty wild.
Definitely not a normal childhood. That's for sure. I was, you know, like even
Right.
I was
Right.
performing on stage at local theaters. Being taken out of school, like out of my education, to go and make actual and to go and perform for the
That's
public.
what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. I mean, again, unless you want to tell more about the because we have to get on to professional musician.
Yeah. No, there's a lot.
No, no. I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. If you, if I don't want to, but there's so much to cover. As
No, you're
far as the
good.
acting, do you plan on doing that more in the future, or you think that's behind you?
Yeah, no, I know I love acting. I've been getting into it
Cool.
more and more. Like it's a passion that I picked up recently. More with stand-up comedy has helped me get back into acting again as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's been actually
And
awesome.
you have some stuff coming up. We'll get to it. Trust me. The crack staff put a pretty good list together for you.
Yeah,
Um,
I can tell.
you're a bass player. And again, if you don't know, I mentioned it that I worked in the music business. I worked with a lot of
Mhm.
big, and I was real impressed today. I watched because you have a lot of music stuff up. Where I remember one you were doing Tears for Fears, Everybody Rules the World,
Oh,
whatever it's called. Pretty good
yeah.
actually.
Oh,
The
thank
drummer
you.
was a little off, but you guys were great. No, I
Thanks.
mean the recording and that you got to remember. I take it for what it's worth.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate that. That was a band called Wild Root that I did a summer
Okay.
tour with. Paul Fournier was the band leader. He hired me to do a 3 week run with them up the
Okay.
east coast of the states. So he went down, started in Florida, went all the way up to Maine.
Okay.
Um, to
Well,
like
and I apologize, Ryan, but I want to make sure because when I air this, I want to put hashtag whatever, anything that you want to talk about. Again, it's your comedy minute, and we're talking about music, but still, I like to show all sides of each person that comes on.
no, for sure. And that first off, that's awesome. Like, you know, what you do is freaking amazing. The
Thank
just
you.
in
Thank
terms
you.
of a communal, like supportive.
I care about each person that comes on this show.
I can, yeah, it's
I get personally attached. It's like Melissa down in Tampa. Believe me, you can go to her page. You'll see I commented and I sent her a private message and I told her now's a good time to come to York. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
everybody
go ahead
out
about the
there.
music and different bands you've been in and you recorded and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, but no,
Okay.
but there's something in the water here in Florida. Like everyone should fucking get out. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
No, but yeah, no, that's really awesome that yeah, the connection with Melissa, because yeah, I've definitely seen her freaking.
No, but the musician side of things, did you record in the studio and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I worked as a session musician on other people's tracks,
Yeah.
on like my own personal
Okay.
tracks. Like my first album I produced with my first professional band was produced with Paramore's producer Mike
Okay.
Steve. Um,
You can
yeah,
mention, listen, Ryan, you can mention anyone, talk about anything you want to talk about, buddy.
yeah, I'm a big
I'm trying to
rapper.
steer us, I'm trying to keep this thing on the rails.
Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. I know I'm getting distracted because
It's
yeah,
okay.
I've done a lot.
Yeah. And imagine me trying to put it all together since, what did we announce? We're going to do this last night or 2 days ago, whatever, that I'm trying to
Yeah.
put it together and I'm trying to put all this together.
No, but yeah, man. Music was my calling throughout high school, like and high
Right.
school and college. So I pursued music and psychology,
Yeah.
um, both in my studies, and but I've always wanted to be a comedian, like
Okay.
and
Okay.
it all comes into healing, because it's like laughter is medicine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean,
Robin Williams used to say, laughter is the enema of the soul.
definitely. Oh,
Yeah, no, I
recipe.
agree. Nothing makes me happier than people that make me laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And then I've always, I've always wanted to spread joy to people,
good, good.
whether it be through any art form.
Yeah, whether you're playing bass or doing it. Let's
Yeah.
move on as far as comedians that inspired you when you were younger and follow up comedians that you like now,
Yeah. So comedians when I was younger, probably not the best inspiration. Like, I was really into Carlos Mencia when I was a kid.
right?
Really ashamed to say that now.
That's
But
okay.
I mean, we all were at one point, right?
Whatever. No.
No, but Gabriel Iglesias,
Yeah.
my dad took me to one of his shows when I was really young, when I was a
Oh, cool.
teenager. Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
call him? Fluffy?
Yep, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big inspiration, influence on
Okay.
me. I mean, honestly, like really, so when I was 9, talk about being ambitious, I emailed Mel Brooks
No
and
lie.
yeah, I was just like, hey, like
That's cool.
yeah, my parents are old Jews, so they raised me up on those Mel Brooks films.
Did he reply?
Yeah, yeah, it was
Wow,
astounding.
Ryan, that's so cool.
Yeah, like a 9-year-old like took the initiative to be like, "Hey, you're one of my idols. I really love your
I love
movies. I
Mel
love your
Brooks.
films." Oh, genius,
Comedy
genius.
genius.
Absolutely. So that was probably my first like real big inspiration
Okay.
to the point to where I like saw, I'm the type of person to, and the reason that I've come so far in the arts and in comedy in just 3 years is because of seeking out the top mentors and the top
Okay.
people that inspire me. So yeah, Mel Brooks would be uh my first inspiration,
All
and he
right.
did reply to me, and it was really cool that he replied
That's
to an email.
amazing, Ryan. I've done a lot of these, and that's the first time I heard Mel Brooks. That's amazing. Well,
Oh man,
let's move forward. Do you
yeah.
have comedians that you like now?
Oh yeah. I mean,
And you know what? Just so we're clear, you can mention local guys that you like, and I'll have them on the show if you like.
oh absolutely, yeah. Yeah. So I mean, well, in
I
terms
mean,
of
go with
like,
the Bill Burrs or whoever you like now.
well, in terms of like a national and even like semi-national circuit, um, well, on a more like main headline level,
Whoever you want to
Sam
mention, it's your show,
Morril,
bud.
yeah, Sam Morril, freaking, I think
Okay.
is one of the best.
All right.
I'm really dark. I'm a big fan of dark humor. Um,
Okay. You
yeah,
like that first joke I did then.
Yeah, yeah.
You want another one? I'll do one more for you. You want one
Yeah,
more?
yeah. Give it to me.
What's funnier than a dead baby?
What?
A dead baby in a clown outfit.
You had me giggling. You had me cracking up right there.
Good. You want to know? I'll do one more if you
Yeah,
like, but
yeah, yeah. Give me
it's your
another.
show. I'm only going to do it if you want me to.
No, I want you to. I'm a
Okay.
masochist, so
What's black and blue and doesn't like to have sex?
what?
The woman locked in my basement.
Oh, that's dark.
I can even do one more. I'll do one more if you like. It's your show, but I'll do one
Hey,
last
run
one.
it, run it, run it. I
All
want
right,
to
here
hear
we go. Here we go. This is probably the worst one I know. I know a lot of really, really
it.
bad, dark jokes. What's worse than going down on your grandmother?
What?
Banging your head on the lid of the casket when you're coming up.
Oh man.
There you go. There you go. Now let's get
Yeah.
back to the show.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get you canceled.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I take no
Right
offense.
now, I'm not getting enough oxygen. Right
I
now.
take no offense.
Um, on Instagram, it's words of wisdom. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I like that play on words.
Yeah, thank you. That was that name has changed many times.
Has
So
it? Well, no, I just think that there's a lot you can do with that.
no, for sure. Yeah, words. I mean, words of wisdom. I feel like I have a lot of words of wisdom and wisdom to give.
Sure.
Um,
Go and bestow a little of that wisdom for us.
yeah, I mean,
Give me a little
I
bit or two. Give me something.
um,
I just did four jokes. You got to do something for shit's sake.
all right,
Come
all right,
on.
all right, all right. I'll give you.
You got to earn your keep.
I'll give you
Otherwise,
a good
I'll hit
joke.
the damn.
I'll
I'll
give you a
stop the
good joke. I'll
recording.
give you a joke. All right. So one of my favorite jokes, and this can be used anywhere. I usually use it with dating, but I mean, it can be used just any. It can be used literally
Is this why you're single, Ryan?
yeah, yeah, because I'm
You tell
freaking.
this joke and the girl she doesn't quite respond.
I don't know. Yeah, honestly, this is like my most like jokes.
All right, hit it, baby, hit it.
But dating in 2024, it feels like Mission Impossible, except I'm a little bit taller than Tom Cruise
Okay.
and not publicly known as clinically insane. And shout out to Oprah, because if I was jumping all crazy on that couch, like
Right.
my therapist would be having me in jail right away. So
Okay.
shout out to Oprah for having that safe space.
All right.
But that's one of my favorite jokes I like to pull out is
Okay.
The Tom Cruise joke.
You were featured on the stand up for news
Yep.
in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, stand up for news. So James Esterline is one of my biggest local idols.
Okay.
So when we're talking about comedians that I like and look up to locally, absolutely. Stand up for
Right.
news, stand up for live events. I have joined their circuit, and like coming from a musician and trying to enter the world of
The
comedy
comedy, yeah.
is like, oh man, it's like daggers to your heart. Okay, it's
You
so
and I
much
are a
more
lot
tough.
alike. I spent my whole life in the music business
Oh
and
yeah.
then started your comedy minute 4.5 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So it's kind of similar paths. So comedians are way more cutthroat
Oh
than
yeah, yeah,
musicians.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
but
talk about it being a family. That's bullshit.
sure, you're right.
They
Right.
don't. They almost. It's the opposite.
No, oh
Somebody
yeah,
that's doing well, they everybody pisses on them.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the psychopathy really comes out. Like
I
everyone.
just got, believe it or not, I just got a text yesterday, and it was one comedian telling me another comedian said this, and I'm like, just ignore it.
Oh man, source and band drama.
It's right up there. It's right up there.
No, yeah, man. But I mean, it's freaking crazy. But I'm really grateful that there are people like James Esterline, who is
James Esterline.
yeah, he's the
I'm gonna
founder.
kiss his butt and see if I can get him to come on the show.
Oh, he would love
Okay, I'd love to
it.
have him. You tell him from me, and we'll try and get it. We'll set it up.
Yeah,
If he's
absolutely.
a friend of yours or a mentor to you, then I want to have him on the show
Oh man,
because that's how this is going to work.
I
People
love it.
start saying, I like going on Scotty's show. He's a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
So
having
yeah,
a
I want to have
blast.
him. But anyway, so and it was what was it called? Stand up for comedy.
Stand up for news.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and so now we're doing stand up for live.
Okay.
So actually, I mean, so like I was saying, like comedians are fucking cutthroat, but it's
Yeah.
really nice that I found a couple people in the scene
Cool.
that really, really care to or are really caring and want me
Yeah.
to prosper, want really all
Yeah.
the up and coming comedians to
That's what
prosper.
I'm trying to do here. Like, in other
Yeah.
words, I'll go right ahead because I wrote it down. You're talking to iHeartRadio about a Tampa thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I mean, I hope I'm not giving anything away. I can cut it out, but you mentioned it to me or whatever. You're talking to iHeartRadio.
Yeah, so well, that connection may be lost just because of employment within my
Okay.
connections with there
But you
within
never know.
but yeah. But yeah, I mean, been talking with iHeartRadio with in the past with them. Actually 102.5 The Bone.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a
Any
big
publicity is good
FMC.
publicity.
Yeah, yeah. It's been really supportive of James and stand up for news the stand up circuit and also Kenny Garcia, he's the owner of both Sunshine City Comedy Club
Right.
and the brand new Clearwater Comedy Club just opened
Okay.
up last weekend.
Okay.
Uh, Kenny has been an incredible mentor. Yeah, in
Right.
just these short few months I've known him, he's put me on stage. He's featuring me the Sunday at the Sunday Showcase at
Okay.
the
Good.
Clearwater
Good.
Comedy Club. Featured me last week and so yeah, James
Cool.
he put on an event called Orlando Invasion, and
Yeah,
he had
I saw one of your posts on that.
yeah, yeah, super. It was incredible because it was a networking event for comedians. He got 48 comics from
Yeah.
over 100 miles away, or like 60 to 100 miles away. 2 hour drive to come into Tampa and network, do three
Right.
rooms. And James sees so much potential in me that he had me host at the Sunshine City Comedy Club,
Cool.
like,
Cool.
and
Cool.
and freaking do a 3 hour MC gig.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well,
Yeah,
it
dude.
sounds like you're doing really well. I want to ask you, and I hate doing this question, but I do it
Yeah,
because I'm an asshole.
do it.
Favorite show that you've done so far, and then least favorite show.
Ooh, okay. So favorite show probably would be any show that I've done for another local comic and
Go ahead.
screenwriter, Ace Williams.
What's the
Um
name? Oh, I know him.
oh, you know Ace? Yeah,
He's been on the show.
he's the
I
man.
think so. I think if it's the same guy.
Probably. I mean, he's been in the game forever.
Yeah,
But
yeah, he does all kinds of shows.
yeah, he does music, he does comedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the guy.
Yeah, and it was funny because when I was working at a music store, he would pop in and he'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, I know you from comedy."
Yeah.
But yeah, man. He every like quarterly or so, maybe twice a year, hosts a fundraiser,
Yep.
a philanthropy event, Cans for Comedy.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
it's
do
so
know it.
better.
Yes, yes.
Yep, that's like my favorite room ever,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah, that's
Um,
funny. It's been a long time since he's been on the show.
oh man, we gotta
You
get a
have to
whole
look it up. Go
Tampa
watch
jam.
it. I won't be mad at you.
No, no.
Okay. And so let's get to Lee's favorite show.
So least favorite show would probably be right. So
You know what I'm looking for here, right?
oh yeah,
I'm looking for the shit show.
yeah. The shit show it's really funny because it was a double header, and it was right after. So James works for Dave and Buster's,
Right.
and
Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that.
yeah, and I mean, this guy he got Dave and Buster's corporate to approve changing the logo from Eat, Drink, Play to Eat, Drink, Play, Laugh on some of their posters in the
Right.
South Florida region and start doing comedy showcases.
Okay.
Yeah, so once a month, he's been doing comedy showcases at Dave and Buster's, and so there was like, I think it was his second one ever, and
I'm just.
it was back to
Can
back.
you tell? Can you tell? I started to connect the dots.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started to connect the dots.
yeah. This is really funny because like,
Now,
so
for people that don't know Dave and Buster's, it's kids.
yeah, yeah. It was a private section off area.
Okay.
And Dave and Buster's is really funny too because like I don't know if you ever seen the show Barry,
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
Hader's show. Yeah, like Dave and Buster's is like hosting the mob as like their so it's like Dave and Buster's, you guys are kind of like freaking mafia over here. Like
Right. Yeah. I got you.
but okay,
The least
so
favorite show, Dave and Buster's.
yeah, yep. Least favorite show, Dave and Buster's. Sorry, James. And it was right after doubleheader, my favorite show, the Cans for Comedy Philanthropy open mic that I did.
Right.
And I killed it. Like, freaking
Yeah.
10 out of 10 on that mic. It was awesome.
Okay.
And then I get to Dave and Buster's, and there's literally only two comics at this point, maybe now three or four that I have some like beef with in the scene, and at the time, emotionally, it was like, I mean, it was a crazy night because I ran from Dave and Buster's to like go early to go bring Ace tape for his like stage, and
Right.
then like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Did his mic, went to Dave and Buster's mic, and then at that one, there were two comedians there, local comics.
Right.
Won't name names, but but I don't. Maybe I will. But
Go ahead. Screw them.
no, well, one of them is
It doesn't
Barstool.
matter. You got to go on with the story. Go ahead. Got to
Like,
hear the least.
either way, two comedians made me really uncomfortable, and I totally like I killed that one set, and then it was like I had all of a sudden multiple personality disorder because just straight 180, just total bomb. I was so
Yeah.
pissed off to see both of these people, and so
Isn't
just
that wow? You
why
did a 180.
and it was like, and I just slayed like a few minutes ago, and then it was like, now I bomb like at James's like big second night, like hosting the Dave and Buster's thing. So pretty funny. Bad timing in general.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's the way it works sometimes.
Yeah, right. And
I mean, so, sometimes I just did one of these earlier, and we were talking about it where, you feel like it's excellent, and I mean, he did basically told the same kind of story where he thought it was great, this and that, and the people just sat there. And then he said he was going to blame it on the crowd, but the next guy went up and killed, you know?
yeah, so yeah, exactly.
Comedy's a fickle thing.
No, it is, it is, it is. But I
I
mean,
think I think too. You may agree or disagree, but it depends on the room and who's there, and the same the same joke may hit differently in a different room at a different time.
oh yeah, and
Yeah.
and it's like I got a degree in like jazz improvisation, so it's half the times when I'm up there, I have my prepared material, but
Right.
then I'm just naturally an improviser, so it's like half that shit goes out the window, and then I'm reading
Yeah.
through.
A lot of comedians, Stacy Pressman and some comedians that have been on that they call it writing on stage, where and the whole crowd work thing and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's something that it is a talent. It's really, you know, to be able to be engaging with
Yeah.
people on that level, like
Yeah.
randomly that you've never met. Yeah, that's a skill for
Cool.
sure.
Cool.
But yeah, man,
Well, we
it's
don't have too much time, and we spent so little time. I mean,
yeah.
a frog hair of time
Mhm.
on medical marijuana expert.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing you really
Brother,
wanted.
brother.
So yeah, I mean, well, I mean, oh, I got before medical marijuana. I do got to plug one more person because
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, no, you're
I'm
good.
being an asshole, by the
No,
way.
no, 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 you're good because we're gonna. I know that time is short, but
Yeah.
I do got to plug Dave Schwensen.
Dave Schwanson.
Dave Schwensen.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely incredible. He's been my career coach
Okay.
throughout my whole comedy career. Um,
Okay.
yeah, just he's the one who really got me started into it. I saw him
Good.
out, like I saw him at Brooks. He
Yeah.
was talent director for A&E's Evening at the Improv. He got Dave Chappelle started. Just
Okay.
just huge in the scene, but
Cool.
that man, also a musician, just
Okay.
looking out, coaching,
Yeah.
amazing. But yeah, so medical marijuana. Yeah, man. I
I
grew up.
forgot you bring that guy there. I was mesmerized. I want to get him on the show. Go
I'm
ahead.
I'm sure Dave would love to be on the show.
I
Um,
tell him. Oh, after this is over. But let's get to medical marijuana, and we got to do your comedy minute.
yep, for
We
sure, for
only have a
sure,
few more minutes. Go ahead.
for sure. I'm having a blast, and I know you
I
are too.
am too. You're a
So
great guy.
you as well. Thank you.
If it listen, if you like, and we got to get to medical marijuana in your comedy minute. But
Yeah,
if you had a good time and stuff, we'll catch back up in 6 months, and we'll see where you're at.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, that
I'm into it.
absolutely. That'd be
Go
great.
ahead, man. And I'm joking. You know what? I got a pipe right here. I smoke pot. I got it.
Yeah, no, man. So that's always been a big passion of mine because I grew up as a kid with Crohn's disease,
Okay.
and that was actually like the first thing that was legally allowed in Florida.
Was
Like,
it?
yeah, like
They
in the
just
early
legalized it here in Pennsylvania.
nice. Okay,
Not only for medicinal use. They don't
the
not for
recreational.
recreational use.
Oh, that's what's up. That's awesome.
No,
Because
it's not.
well, I mean, no one should be incarcerated for smoking weed. That's stupid, but
Yeah.
but yeah, man. So I was one of the first 100 employees in the medical cannabis market in
Okay.
Florida. Um, so I went through training. Carlos Hermida, he's another pioneer.
I've heard that name before.
Okay, yeah, yeah, because he started Normal in
Yeah.
yeah, he started Normal in Florida,
Okay.
and
Cool.
he was super supportive of me, man. I played a
Cool.
show with Afro Man when I was in 20.
Afro Man. Golly, you're throwing him out there.
Yeah, dude. I played a show with Afro Man
Did
and
you
Carlos.
really?
Yeah, yeah. I opened up
Wow.
for him, and Carlos showed up with like a huge freaking like
Yeah.
2 ounce blunt. Like it was cool.
I did
But
a reggae band back when I was Steel Pulse or something.
okay,
Oh
yeah,
my
Steel Pulse.
God,
Yeah,
that
I played
was
with those guys. Yeah.
my God, the weed was crazy there. But
Oh
look, I
yeah.
want to make
Luckily,
sure we cover everything. I want to
yep.
see how much time we have because you got to get to your comedy minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, just mention anything. We'll try and cover everything. If not, I'll have you back one and we'll talk about everything. Because man, you're an amazing guy.
No, I really appreciate you and appreciate
Cool.
this whole
Well,
experience.
any other plugs you want to do? You know, stuff you got coming up. This will air in about 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
put all the links to everything you have. Anything you want, we'll talk between now and then.
No, thank you. That's
Okay.
very appreciated. Yeah, because I especially I mean, so just in general with the Clearwater Comedy Club,
Okay.
that's I mean, the hurricane really screwed up so much. That's like
You
Kenny's
guys will
brand
rebound.
new club. Yeah, like just opened. So I have a promo code for tickets, $5 off any comedy show. It's
Okay.
VDubs VDUBZ. I can send you the promo link also.
We'll put it.
But
We'll put it on
um
the thing.
okay, cool. Yeah. And
Okay.
so um Sundays, like I'm being featured this Sunday. I was featured last Sunday, and then James and I with Stand Up for Live. We're actually starting in November next month. We're gonna be doing a once a month showcase. We're actually doing a game show called a live comedy game show that James and I created called "This Game Show is a Joke."
Okay.
And so we're gonna be doing once a month showcases,
All right.
getting comedians and audience participation. in a whole game show setting. So really exciting stuff coming
Cool.
up.
Cool. Well, my friend, it's
Oh,
time.
and Vic Pena. I wanted to plug him also.
Jesus, we can't do much more. I'll be typing
I
forever right with you.
know, I know. But
Ryan B. Weiss. Ryan B. Weiss. Your comedy minute, my friend. Go ahead.
so something that I always think back to and laugh at was my first colonoscopy because it's already funny. I mean, oh man, 23-year-old guy, camera shoved my ass. Not really what I was expecting as a kid growing up,
Right.
where I would end up, you know. But my first colonoscopy, I was going in there, and
I can't
I,
believe it.
it was like a just a whole dichotomy because I wasn't sure whether like, okay, I heard they're gonna knock me out on some really good drugs, so that's cool.
Okay.
But then I'm also kind of scared because it's like now I'm like Uma Thurman and like Kill Bill, like what are they gonna do to me here? But it brought me back to my roots growing up in Miami because I was a little Jewish kid,
Right.
but I was really cultured. I was hanging out with all my Cuban neighbors, and they'd
Right.
be doing like these pig roasts, just like roasting whole pigs, Fourth of July.
Sure.
So there were like six doctors around me, and I basically felt like I was the pig roast, but like the kosher version. I was like the kosher pig roast for all those doctors up in there, getting all up in me. And
Colonoscopy. There's a lot of
oh,
colonoscopy jokes.
I have so many
Did the
sodomy
doctor
jokes.
give you a thumbs up?
Oh, straight up, yep. And honestly, best nap ever. Best nap I've ever had in my life.
Best
Because
what?
best nap I've ever had in my life. Yeah, the drugs are really good.
Okay. Well, hey, look, we're going to run out of time. Let me stop the recording. Thank you for being here, my friend. I had a wonderful time.
Me as well. Thank you.
Okay, let me stop the recording so we can chat for a minute off the air.